Hi everyone, welcome back to Progressive D&D. I think this little guy's here to stay. Welcome back to Progressive D&D and our little corner of the D&D universe. We have an exciting project in store. We're going to deconstruct this wooden ship to create a laser cut pattern and create our own epic Spelljammer ship. Let's dive right in. First, let's take a look at this wooden ship. We'll use it as a template for our laser cut design. First, we break down the ship into its individual parts to get a clear picture of what we're working with. Using a tabletop scanner, we'll scan each piece into images and upload them to our computer. For larger pieces, we have to scan a section at a time and then put them together in Lightburn, the software I use for editing laser cut designs and communicating with my laser. We'll cover all the pieces with a black cloth to improve scan quality. Next, we import these images into Lightburn and trace them to create a laser cut pattern. By tracing the images, this allows us to pull out single lines for the boundaries that we will use when we actually cut out the pieces of the wood. We'll edit the images and separate decorative lines from cutting lines. By putting the decorative lines on a separate layer, which is indicated by this different color, we can lower the power on the laser to that layer so that it does not actually cut through the wood, but only engraves the patterns we want into the wood. For this project, we're just creating a prototype, so we're using a lot of scrap wood I have laying around. We have to make adjustments both manually and to the cutting layout in the software for optimal results. By tweaking where the laser will cut on the laser bed, we can make sure that we are using every bit of wood we can. Wood is getting really expensive, so we want to minimize waste. For larger pieces, we'll splice them in the software to make sure we maximize the wood use. Once we're ready to cut, the reverse engineering is done. Here are the individual Now let's put all these pieces together using glue. In a perfect world, glue would not be needed, but the last thing we do in the design process is go back and correct the notches and the hooks. It is important to note that the notch and hook sizes are dependent on the thickness of the wood being used. In this case, I'm using 3mm thick wood. Well, here's our newly constructed boat. Let's compare it to the original. But wait, we're not done yet. It's time to make it extra special. We apply a base coat of black paint mixed with hodgepodge to seal the wood. This will help to prepare it for the future painting plans. We use gold paint along the 4-inch grid lines so we can use this ship during epic D&D sessions. This is where the additional trace layer comes in handy. I was able to engrave a 1-inch grid, which makes it much easier to focus the gold paint on just those lines. It is also very important for the next step, which is pinstriping. Using thin pinstripe tape helps me to create a precise grid line on the boat. And as you can see, having the lines engraved on the boat is a huge time saver. We also use the tape to mask off the gold accent sections and the red dragon figurehead. Time for a top coat of black gloss paint. Because of the base coat with the hodgepodge mixed in, we don't have to worry about it soaking into the wood. We paint over the masked areas and let it dry. Behold the finished boat with a black gloss finish, gold accents, and a majestic red dragon figurehead. Or is it finished yet? What's a Spelljammer ship without wings and a rear sail? We use a laser to cut out the wings and then apply a tissue technique for the appearance of fabric on the sails. This is one of my favorite things to do in my projects. You can create sails, dragon wings, and dried flesh with this process. If anyone would like me to do a video on this technique, let me know down in the comments. We want this to match the rest of the ship, so we paint the frame black and the fabric sections red, add gold accents, and then glue them onto the boat. And with that, here is our fully customized Spelljammer ship just waiting for the next epic gaming session. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey. Your support for our small but growing channel means everything to us. And a huge thank you to everyone that has helped us hit our first goal of 1,000 subscribers. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, and we have earned it, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our channel. Until next time, may all your rolls be crits and your adventures epic. Thanks for watching.